time. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Miami Dolphins. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
55, they can't hang with that. Hey, Delta!
On play action, Rivers. He's going to take a shot right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Now Rivers into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the first-round pick from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Bridgewater completes it to Hardman. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Ball at a 360. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way up to the 46. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Rivers. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give them 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Play fake, Rivers. And that will be incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Get ready.
Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. Throwing is Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. They're able to find Garcon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. He'll buy some time right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slam. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Bridgewater. This to Jarwin. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Bridgewater to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was the free safety, LaMarcus Joyner, that time, able to make the play. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Throwing, Bridgewater. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Marquise Lee, his third touchdown now on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
2nd and 5 now. Bridgewater. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They go play action. Rivers. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
180, 390.
On first down, Ingram. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking to throw on second down. Rivers, open man is Galladay, complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Rivers. That's complete to Sharp. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, it's Rivers. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Rivers with a 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. They'll throw again. Rivers. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it'll be 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. He'll get this one to Galladay. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. First foray into the red zone for Miami. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Rivers again. He's got Jack Doyle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 3rd down, Rivers. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jack Doyle as the first half is winding down, and the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And now a fair catch called for, and he'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going, and the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. This will be fielded at the 8. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 25, check 25.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Bridgewater to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. After the sack on first down, Bridgewater. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here's Jacobs, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
To throw again on second down, Rivers. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And Eifert has it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game, because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
3 down.
Rivers on 3rd and 2. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 33. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers, that one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. To the air again here, Rivers. He dumps it down to Ingram. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 4 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Rivers on 1st down. He goes underneath to Ingram. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Draw play. Ingram now. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
All day, every day, any day. 89.
They're going to run. It's Sproles. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Sproles. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. 4th and goal, Charles. All the time you see those offenses, especially the quarterback, the running back, looking over the sideline saying, don't send the kicker out. There they did it, and it paid off.
It's really nice to see what they wanted actually done. And how about the coaches getting their faith rewarded by a touchdown?
That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. So here are the Chargers to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Bridgewater now. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession.
Defense.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Bridgewater eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards there and another first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
To throw again on second down. Rivers, throw left side on target to Thielen. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Rivers now to throw on first down. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Rivers on the money, complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rivers now. It's complete. It's Sproles. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Throwing Rivers, and they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. Throwing Rivers. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Again, it's Rivers. This one complete to Ingram.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play.
Automatic first down.
180. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Jim.
They'll throw again. Rivers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyler Eifert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it?
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. On second down, Jacobs. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. To throw is Bridgewater. The quick slant caught. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come out here in the I. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Bridgewater here to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Mecole Hardman with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Rivers. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. One last shot now for Rivers. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for our visitors, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6.
S-T-R-O. Yeah. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. I'm coming right. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. This shorty, she support ride. Living up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
What I do, lace up the shoes, chase